Hi, everybody. Welcome to another roundtable. I'm Jake Huff, running for Senate District 7. On my right,
I got Jonathan Abrahamsen. I'm running for House District 13.
And I'm Kevin Burton, and I'm running for House District 14.
and we're going to get started.
We are.
Jonathan has some things he wants to bring up today.
Yeah. So we've been talking about school districts on here a lot and money, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
So in this whole conversation that I had with this guy who is an employee of the school district, they just bought a 3-acre chunk of property right off Burton for a fleet maintenance shop.
Really? 3 acres.
Okay. Off of Burton.
For just over $2 million.
Oh. Wow. That seems like a premium.
Well, not that, because if you knew where it was at, which I'll explain that to you. Well, it's next to the E-Web building.
Oh, okay.
That corner. So it's a premium chunk of
That
property.
is, that is. Okay.
But for a school district that doesn't own its own buses, it only has like pickups and stuff for the maintenance team.
And some vans and
Yeah. But also a school district that has a $40 million deficit.
Seems a little extreme.
Where'd they get that money?
Well, not just where did they get that money, but we have piles of property.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
Bethel had, like, behind the high school, like behind the metal shop.
Yeah.
There's like 26 acres back there.
Yeah.
Wow.
The football team just uses to run in. Like,
3 acres of it would not have killed them.
no. And actually, they could have done it right there off the cul-de-sac and had a really nice shop right behind the metal shop.
Yeah.
Because also, Burton isn't even in our school district.
Right.
Right, yeah. That's 4J territory.
Yeah. So...
Well, that's...
So I was thinking about all these properties that they already own.
Yeah.
Like the BS field in front of Meadowview. There's like a 5-acre field in front of Meadowview that they do absolutely nothing with. Besides kids sports or whoever rents it or gets to use it.
Sure.
Literally, the school does nothing with it because it's outside the fences. Everything has to be out back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So...
They mow it. That's about it.
Yeah. Like, he told me that, and, like, I had to stop for a second and think about it. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Why would they purposely buy property that's outside the school district? I mean, I granted it's a nice location, but they've got so many other little pieces of property inside their school district
That we already own.
that they already own,
Yeah.
and they could have easily, because there's no electricity, no water, or anything there at that place either.
So the other field, or the other spot that I was thinking, besides like behind Cascade, Willamette, whatever, that's fine. Those are good locations.
Sure.
But you know, Meadowview, the back road that cuts back by the Little League Stadium and the playground there.
Yeah.
There's like a 15-acre field right there too. That's part of the school district
That
property.
they own.
Yeah.
Again, if you're only going to have a little chunk of it, you're not hurting it, and in bringing in water, electricity, and sewer,
It's already there.
you're improving it.
It's already there.
Yeah.
Like,
that doesn't seem... So, what you're basically telling us is there $43 million in the whole...
it just... I understand that budgets change. Like, you
Sure.
have to use this for this and that and this. But unless it's a grant, you're not really limited on what you can spend it on. And we definitely didn't vote for a grant for a fleet shop.
Right.
No.
So...
Well, it smacks to me of somebody getting rich off of something that they didn't need, and they went ahead and did it anyway.
Well,
we used to, in the federal government, we used to call it the brother-in-law
they definitely need
thing, where,
a new fleet shop.
well, sure.
Oh, yes.
Because if you've seen that shop...
Oh, it's
But why,
not really a shop.
why purchase a piece of land outside your district for that much money when you already own property?
Tons
that
of
you can own?
property.
Oh,
tons.
When we get off here, I'll show you where I'm talking about how
Okay.
big this chunk of property is.
Okay.
Well, we can look at both of them. You could build a Walmart in one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That one behind Meadowview, right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. That's big.
There's like
I know what you're talking about.
it's
like all
probably 4 football fields.
that. Yeah. And it's just sitting there.
Yeah, we just maintain it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
yeah.
we mow it.
So I also picked his brain a little bit after he said that. I was talking to him about the 2 schools that are going to be closed,
Mhm.
and they go, "Oh, we rent them out," and I'm like, "But does it actually break even?" And he goes, "Not even close."
Oh, yeah.
Last year, just the one school lost like $200,000.
Rent them out to who?
They rent them out to like daycares, the YMCA. Like right now, the YMCA is in
Oh.
there,
Yeah.
and the Boys and Girls Club. They're splitting it for summer programs and
Okay.
stuff like
Right,
that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue is that the school district still have to maintain it. We own the building.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're just renting the space. Yeah. So it's not owned by those people. It's
No.
being rented, and whatever you say the rent is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what? I think places like that, former schools, if you could use the cafeteria area as a training place for people to learn how to cook,
Wouldn't that be amazing?
and turn the classrooms into apartments for homeless people,
Mm-hmm.
and then have some of the classrooms be there for employment training.
That's risky
know?
biscuits, though, because then you get into the drug abuse situation and everything like that.
Right.
Everybody's drug tested.
See, but the
To
deal,
get into that program, you got to be.
but
clean.
that won't work.
Yeah.
Because like we have 2 safe spots on Highway 99
Mm-hmm.
that have been empty for the 6 years they've been open, except for a couple people,
Mm-hmm.
because there's no drugs and no alcohol.
Yeah,
involved.
nobody's. Yeah, and so
and
nobody goes in.
nobody stays there because
Yeah.
of that.
That's why they opened up that.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was what the old
The one,
AutoZone, or not AutoZone, but CarQuest.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a St. Vincent de Paul one where you don't have to be clean and sober. But so the main one that I'm talking about is right there between Prairie Road and Barger on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You notice there's hardly ever anybody there.
Yeah.
Nobody's there.
Because you got to be clean and sober.
Yep. Which means that basically, for whatever reason, you just lost your apartment and you haven't.
Well,
you know,
or
they
you're
are, but
or you're actually homeless because something went south.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not because you're abusing drugs or
Right.
an
Yeah, no.
alcoholic or whatever.
no,
Like-
lost your job, had a job,
Down on your luck.
you
Yeah.
know,
And
like you worked at High Index and then they shut down.
Yeah.
I've been in that position a couple of times where, were it not for either family or friends letting us stay with them until we got an apartment, we would have been homeless.
Yeah.
You know, and I had to reestablish work right after I got back from Biloxi, Mississippi, Keesler Air Force Base. We stayed with a family friend of ours for a couple of weeks while we were looking for an apartment and getting spooled back up with my job. So,
Right, yeah, because it's not
You know.
instant. It's like
Right.
you get kicked out of here or whatever, you lose that. It's not like you can just within the next hour be over here.
Right.
It doesn't
Yeah.
work that
No,
way. You
it
know?
doesn't. It doesn't.
You need about a week time frame somehow. You know, you can either stay with friends, family, whatever, or if you got enough, stay at a motel or something. But those are your options.
But most of the time, if you can stay at a motel, you can get an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. See, so that's why would you be? You know,
We had that issue, and the reason that I'm in the house that I'm in is because I was self-employed. And all the rental companies in town said I had to make 8 times the rent, for one.
whoa.
And for 2, I had to be in business for 5 years to qualify.
So they wanted you to be established as a business.
Well, I was established, but I changed my name.
No,
So then it starts over because you're a different
different
business.
name. What?
Yeah. But anyways, and 8 times the rent.
Yeah.
So when you think about that at my house,
Yeah.
I could buy a house in like 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outright.
Yeah. Yeah. If you
Like-
could do that, why would you even rent?
Yeah.
That's
Not
insane.
smart.
Yeah.
You just buy the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
8 times the rent. And I mean, rent here is, as we all know, is not cheap.
No.
It's not cheap at all. I mean, it's like the super premium. It's like oh, we don't give you regular or mid-grade or premium. We go over here around the corner back here in the dark corner secret, and we pull out our distillery, and we give you the absolute best gasoline there is.
Yeah.
And you look at it, and it's like, wait a minute, it's worse than the regular that I
Well, we've been looking for a new house just
Have
because
you?
ours. Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera.
Okay.
Anyways, so there was 2 other things that I wanted to talk to you guys about.
Okay, cool.
So, did you see the stuff about the Moda Center?
No, I did not see anything about the motor center.
Okay.
So,
The
for
one-
one,
The one that they gave them
they
400
haven't,
million?
yeah, but they haven't given it yet
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
because they had to have an agreement from the owner,
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the NBA chairman comes out and goes, "That's not happening fast enough."
All right.
Okay.
Then the next day, so today, this
Mm-hmm.
morning, it comes out that they're looking and working on a deal in another city again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just because, for one, they don't want to do a 10-year contract, and for 2, he doesn't want to have to put any of his money into it.
Ah.
Their belief, as he stated in this, is that the city owns the Moda Center. They need to pay for the entire thing.
Well,
It's their building.
but let's face it, who uses it most of the time?
Well, and who needs all these custom things? Like,
Yeah.
a musician isn't going to use a locker room, nor are they going to let them in there.
No.
Right.
And their training facility, and their storage, and all that stuff.
Right.
Right,
Nobody
yeah, no,
else
that's
is
not
going to have
happening.
access to that.
No, that's going to be all locked off, and yeah.
Yeah. So then,
The only thing
Is
that's
it
going to
really
be
this-
open is the bathroom.
is it really the city's responsibility? And the floor has to be covered up. Other people can't use that.
Right, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So, is it really the city's property then if they have sole right to it?
Yeah.
That's like,
That's it's kind of like one of those weird situations where somehow or another it was yours.
it's like
and
ownership by
over
custody.
yeah, yeah. It's kind of like, what is that?
Ownership is 9/10
Nine-tenths of the law. Yeah, it was like, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Ours. Man,
Yeah. Or possession. Possession
is
Yeah.
9/10 of the law. Yeah, they basically have it. I mean, when are those guys not in there? I mean, they're practicing all the time. They're, they have their
Working out.
games, they have their workout sessions.
Well, because
you know.
also they have kitchens in there because of the meals. You know, they got to feed all those guys. They have medical facilities. They have workout. They have, ridiculous amount of storage. Because I'm sure that they're in bed with Uncle Phil too, so he's going to be stacking them up with Nike stuff.
Yep.
You know, locker rooms that are absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, and then offices.
Nobody else has those.
Everybody's gonna have to have an office, right?
Right,
So
yeah.
the uniform guy, the trainers,
Yeah.
everybody's got a freaking office.
So
now,
you're just slowly eating up space.
yeah, that nobody else can use.
Right.
Yeah.
And then pretty soon you're just left with the floor and the stands, and there you go. And there's those bathrooms over
So I kind of had a feeling when the NBA chairman came out and said stuff like that. I'm like, something's going down, right? And then sure enough, the next day, we're working on deals in other cities.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any tidbits or takes on which cities?
Oh, I'm sure it's whoever's going to be the highest bidder, but I mean, what city is that going to be?
Yeah.
Because, I watched this happen with women's soccer, right? In
Right.
Spokane, we tore down one of the largest parks, BMX tracks, whatever, to build a women's soccer stadium that everybody voted no on, and then the city did it anyways.
Of course.
They were there for 2 years and then left.
And then left. So now they have a soccer field. It's a really nice soccer field.
Like $500 million stadium that high schools are renting out to play soccer in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because what else do you do with it?
Right.
Let's make the high schoolers feel pretty good.
Right?
Look at this field.
Yeah. Yeah. Then now the city 100% has to pay to maintain.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're gone. There's nobody helping. And they're not bringing in any income, really.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, the high schoolers, well, let's face it, that's like Peter paying Paul, who pays Mary, who pays. They're all the
Yeah.
same little
Yeah.
family.
Peter, Paul, and Mary?
So then there was something else that I read yesterday too that I fact checked.
Oh, okay.
The MLB is looking at coming to Oregon.
Major League Baseball, really?
Really?
Why?
I don't know. We don't have any other professional teams.
No, we don't. No.
So I don't know how that's going to come about. It's going to be a new team, as I can tell.
Oh, really?
It's not going to be one moving in, kind of like the Seattle Kraken with hockey, where they started a new franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as I can find out about it, it's pretty hush-hush still. Like, I only found like 6 articles.
Oh, okay.
But when you find it more than just Facebook, I'm like, all right, well,
somebody's writing about
there's
it.
There's actual reputable sources writing about it, so it's a thing.
Huh. Wonder. So it's going to be a new team that they're bringing in. And they want to build. Well, here in Oregon, man, you're almost going to have an indoor field.
No, we play baseball all the time here. We've got a bunch of baseball teams.
Well, you do.
And we're not any worse than Seattle is.
No, but how many of them get rained out?
None, because they got a retractable roof.
Oh, okay. Yes, you could do that. Yeah. So that would work. You wouldn't have to have it completely, I guess, enclosed. So
yeah, they got a retractable roof.
Well, that'd work.
It's not Safeco Field anymore. It's AT&T Park. Have you ever been there?
Yes.
Or T-Mobile Park. Excuse me. It's
yeah.
bright pink when you drive by now.
Yeah, it is. It is very, very.
I just saw it. Yeah, I've been there, and the wheels started turning on the roof.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay. Because when I worked there as security when Toby Mac came, and and they had all sorts of cool stuff going on.
So it wasn't actually for baseball?
No, it was not for baseball. But
I've actually been there for a baseball game.
Oh, I've been there for a baseball game. But, so being secure, I got to go in, all the little back corridors and all that kind of stuff. And it was kind of interesting because there's like this one room that says "Do not enter," but that's where they had all our T-shirts and stuff hanging. And they said, "Well, yeah, you guys can go in there. Just don't touch anything." I walk in, there's all these levers and switches. I'm like, these are huge. And I'm like, what the heck's this doing? And then it's like, oh, south, north, so it's the roof. I'm like, oh, wow, cool.
Yeah, it's quite the sight to see.
Yeah.
I bet.
I mean, I think...
Takes it a minute or two to get out there.
Actually, they were talking about it on a radio show, too, now that I think about it. And they were talking about whether this is going to be a plausible thing because of taxes. Mm-hmm. Which is why a lot of pro teams don't want to be here to begin with, is because even the visitors have to pay taxes when they come here to play. They're getting paid in Oregon, so they pay taxes.
They have to be paid, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, at 37% self-employment tax.
Right.
That hurts.
Yeah.
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 One of the a young fella I was talking with last night while getting signatures for Kevin over in Veneta, he just paid $800 to register his boat.
Yep. Yeah.
Young guy, he has
Try
roommates
RVs and stuff.
and,
It's absolutely ridiculous.
It's nuts.
Well, for boats, there's a set fee. Every boat will pay it. But then after that, it's per foot of that boat. So if you've got a boat that can go out in the ocean, like I do, I've got a 25-footer, you're like, okay, well, there's a huge chunk of change, and it's not exactly cheap to put fuel in those.
See, RVs are strictly by the foot.
Yeah.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's like, yeah. And I've looked it up, and there's almost no other states that do that. And the other states that do, their by the foot is just like, it's like 50 cents or whatever. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
And how much is it here by the foot?
For an RV, what is it? It's like
20-something bucks, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. I know for my boat, it's 25 foot. It was going to come out to $600 to register it. That's all I'm doing is I'm putting a little piece of plastic on there that's this big. It says 98 or 2008. Big deal,
It definitely ain't 2008, buddy.
Oh, 28, yes. But I mean, that's all. That's all. And so I still have to go down and I have to get it inspected by the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
No, that's free.
Well, you don't have to.
If you go out X distance, you have to. And I do. So if you go tuna fishing, so you're 30 miles offshore, it has to be inspected. So, and so you have to have all that equipment. That's not cheap. You must have a VHF radio. They're not exactly super expensive, but they're not exactly like, super cheap either.
Yeah.
And I have to buy a new antenna because, well, I was stupid and left it up, okay?
That happens.
Yeah, stuff happens.
I just got home, I'm like, oh, no.
So back when I was a kid, right, we had a 28-foot aluminum sled, but it had a crane on it because we used to use it for boat racing. And that crane was to pick up the litter with people on it.
Oh, okay,
Well,
cool.
we always had to make sure that the attic window of the house was closed because if not, that crane went right through the window. Because there was a swing-out window.
Oh, no.
In the attic because that's being an egress window.
Right.
And it would just joust that piece of glass right through the frame.
Whoops. Dad.
I never did it, but he did a couple times. You'd think he'd learn after the first
one, yeah. No. Unfortunately, that's not how it's working.
Well, I guess when you own the thing for 30 years, a couple times isn't that bad.
No. Yeah. So it's not cheap anywhere in Oregon to do almost anything. I mean, yes, you can go to Bi-Mart and places like that. You can find little inner tubes. They say that you don't have to register.
Have the water access permit.
But like a paddleboard, kayak, rafts, those all have
so
to have them.
We went camping last weekend. And now with the invasive species crap, you have to wash your boat when you take it out.
Yes.
That line was like 15 boats long for the wash station.
No kidding.
Yeah, in Florence.
You think it's that bad there? Try down in Coos Bay when you're salmon fishing.
Oh, yeah.
You can wait hours.
Yeah.
Because they have Fish and Wildlife guys down there checking all the boats. They have a guy who's Fish and Wildlife standing there at the hose rinse off, and he's just standing there watching. And he's just waiting.
Making sure you don't miss a spot.
Because you leave anything on there, bam! You just made money. Getting a steak dinner that night. So, yeah.
So, speaking of the state and parks and everything else, so we went camping last weekend. Everything's first come, first serve now for some reason.
Okay.
Because I think we're too close or whatever. Anyway, they're either reserved or it's first come, first serve.
Okay.
Everywhere in Florence was that way. Everywhere. Every campground.
First come, first serve.
Well, or they were reserved.
Or they were reserved up. Yeah.
Like, there was only like 3 first come, first serves at Sutton Lake where we stayed.
Oh, wow.
Out of like 120 sites.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sized campground there.
So, my question, and I was talking to the camp host about this, is why do we have all these closed campgrounds?
Okay, I asked one guy, because up the Mackenzie River, there's a couple of them that are closed. And I said, why isn't this open? And he said that there was damage either by trees, or there was damage due to, like, tree roots. Like the tree came up and ripped the concrete.
So, up there, yeah. But, like, Clay Creek or Whitaker Creek.
Yeah, there shouldn't have.
Well, so Clay Creek was remodeled. New playground, new gazebo, new fireplace.
Oh.
All kinds of stuff. And the next year it closed. It's been closed for 14 years.
Well, that's kind
Wow.
And Whitaker Creek,
yeah.
you just have to drive by and see if the gate's open.
Yeah, I've done that.
Like, there's no schedule, no nothing. Just sometimes you'll drive by and there'll be people and then the gate's open. Or you drive by and it's freaking locked.
Yeah. There's like really no rhyme or reason either.
But,
it's not like,
so
Friday, Saturday,
I was
Sunday.
talking to the lady about it. I'm like, if all these places are booked out and everybody's raking in between $30 and $50 a night per site, Clay Creek used to be busy as crap because the year before they closed, I was there.
Yeah.
And that was before the online reservation and all that stuff. You just had to go. Literally, almost every site would be full.
Right.
But then they close it.
Yeah, that's weird.
After, I'm sure, dumping close to $1 million in.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Because that gazebo is like 60 feet long and like 40 foot wide.
Wow.
And it's got this huge rock fireplace and chimney that goes all the way up through the top.
Yeah, that wasn't going to be cheap.
It's so nice.
So I wonder who bought that and has it as their own private...
It's the Parks Department.
Parks Department still owns it.
Yeah.
Still says Clay Creek Campground.
Yeah. The gates are locked.
Closed to the public, so who's
It's closed
actually...
to anybody.
So you can walk in.
The Parks Department still owns it because I checked the records for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can walk in. Like I've hung out there. We've barbecued and stuff there because hunting season.
Yeah, it's just
the
right
best
there.
place to stop. You hide under the gazebo, do your little jet boil, have your freaking freeze dried meal. You're staying dry, like.
Yeah.
But like they even did like rock wall, the upside down rock walls that come out bigger as you go up, and all kinds of stuff in the playground. And the lady's like, I don't know, I can't give you an answer on that because I'm just a camp host. I don't know, but it doesn't make sense that all these places are booked out and they're not opening places back up.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing that made us really mad was we tried to book a campground. And so we called, and guess where the company is?
The East Coast.
No, it's actually California.
Oh. So when we called...
I was like, what? Why is California running Oregon campgrounds?
Yeah.
Because recreation.org. So...
Make our own.
Anyways, they manage for the entire country, though.
Yeah.
So anyways, we were calling Sutton Lake. We called 5 times before we went. Because the D loop there is all first come, first serve unless it's pre-reserved for a group site.
Okay, it's like a church or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we're going to get one, or get it, because it's actually pretty reasonable. But anyway, so I called a bunch of times just to see if it was a group already there. Because I'm like, these sites are awesome. They're long for the trailer. They all have power. Nice bathroom. Like, it's nice. Nobody would call you back. Not once. Sarah and I both called and left a voicemail every time.
And nothing.
So I feel your pain. I'm calling California.
Yeah.
But so I just can't figure out what the Parks Department, like Clay Creek, stuff like that. Like,
why is that?
I know Clay Creek kind of went down a little bit, but not a lot when they got rid of the dam there.
Yeah.
Which I never really made sense to me to begin with.
What, to get rid of the dam?
Well, because it was only seasonal.
Yeah.
That dam was only there during the summer.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's just 2x12s that's set in metal rails, and it's only like 5 foot tall.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
And in the middle, there's
you could open it up all by yourself if you wanted.
There's a fish ladder in the middle, but fish don't spawn during the summer.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm like, it's not hurting anything.
No.
Like, and somebody had a fit that there was a dam there, and it got
taken out.
gone to. But it used to be really nice because they had these concrete walls that came out, and they actually trucked in actual beach sand and had this really nice beach. Had the dam. You know, it's like 6 or 8 feet deep total in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, it's enough that you could jump off that little wall and not kill yourself.
Yeah.
And all kinds.
Yeah,
of
you
stuff.
could have all sorts of fun there.
Yeah, you could actually float on a tube, and it was nice because with that, it backed the river up for like a quarter mile.
Yep.
To where we used to get on the little inflatable boats and we'd paddle up the river going against the current, and then we just sit there and float on our way down. And I mean, it moved really slow, but you're just
fun.
chilling down in the river. It's nice and cool in the shade, you know.
Yeah, you got all those trees over it too. You know, it was really nice and shady. So.
And you know, you could actually jump off the bridge there too.
Yeah.
That spot was deep enough.
Yeah.
But now it's just a little trickle.
Yeah, now it's. I wouldn't dive into it.
Yeah, I mean, you sit in it, it doesn't even go over your legs.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the whole story with that place is.
I wonder if something happened, like
a drowning.
Well, no, like
I know
what you know
the
what
thing
they
with the
did.
dam is because somebody threw a fit about the fish.
I'm sure it's got to be that, but I mean, like in the like maybe the playground or something they put there. Some kid got hurt. And they're like, oh, now we've got a huge liability, and rather than pull it all out, we'll just shut it down.
But there's not really anything there that could be a liability.
I wouldn't think
like,
so. I mean, no more than the river.
There's not a ton there that like isn't in every playground.
Yeah, no.
You know, campsites are inherently dangerous to begin with. I mean, you got fire, you got axes, you got water. Like, they're all kind of dangerous.
It's not like somebody's not gonna get hurt. I mean, somebody's gonna hit their toe.
Yeah. So I don't know. I want to do some more digging on that because it's kind of, it doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
That everything's booked out. It's making money. It doesn't cost that much to run a campground because camp hosts. Well, let me rephrase that actually, because a lot of times the camp hosts aren't volunteers anymore. They're actually companies that they're giving contracts to manage it. Which, okay, but still,
used to be all volunteer, but
still, it can't be when you're thinking, between $35 and $50 to $70 a night, and there's 120 sites. That's a chunk of change.
Yeah. Every night.
They got vault toilets. They got a well. Like, nothing is expensive. To pump a vault toilet's like $200. And they only pump them like once a year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're $1,000 in sewage. Like, water takes the power to run the well.
Yeah.
Like, it just
It's not like it's a killer.
Campgrounds really don't cost that much.
No, they really don't.
I think their biggest cost would be gas for leaf blowers and everything, because that place is covered in trees.
Yeah,
but
that and maintaining their little golf carts that they run around in.
Well, I shouldn't say that, because actually probably the number one cost is the asphalt there, maintaining asphalt.
True, yeah, all
because
that asphalt.
of the trees.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's never been great to begin with. It's bumpy.
It's a
real
campground.
bumpy.
It's supposed to be a campground.
Yeah.
Makes you feel like you're doing to a campground.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Makes me grateful that neither my wife nor I are campers. We
Oh.
don't have to do any of
I
that
love
stuff.
camping. I love, especially
Let's
since
drag him out elk hunting.
done. Done.
No.
You've never been in a wall tent, then, my friend.
Oh, are we gonna go? We're gonna give him luxury.
Glamping. What is a wall?
Wow, man.
A wall tent is like a house in the woods.
Yes.
really?
It's a canvas tent that you put up that has a fireplace and everything.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. And
Ours
like-
actually has like a porch on the front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
then, like, we used to put it up. You got a canvas floor. You got everything. And then we used to have a bunch of hides that we throw down on the floor so you walk around barefoot and not freeze your feet off. And then you got the fireplace going, and it's like the Taj Mahal freaking tent.
Yeah, it is. They're awesome. It's like, oh man, we gotta go hunting, don't we?
And there's a lot of times that
Dang it.
I've put that fire out because they do good enough that you're sweating.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I've been in there and it's like, okay, this has now become a sweat lodge.
Yeah.
Let's open up the doors.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But, well, anything else you guys got on your mind? Since we've gone down a couple rabbit holes. Now?
Yeah, we're taking you elk hunting. What's your biggest gun that you got so that we can? Is it bigger than?
Let's not talk about that on camera because he lost all of them in a boating accident.
That's right. I don't have any guns anymore.
That's right. They're all gone. Doggone it.
Gosh. Well, yesterday I had to participate in a cultural awareness training from SEIU 503. And I was thinking this was going to be a real left-winger type of thing, but it was purely in regards to the clients that we take care of as personal support workers, and respecting the client's culture and
Gotcha.
that kind of
So
thing.
it was actually a halfway decent training.
It was good. It was good training. The part that impressed me the most was a video where they had groups of people in a box that was carved out on the floor or taped off on the floor. Groups of like 15 to 20 people in each box, just illustrating that we tend to label people and put them in boxes, right? And then the guy says, who here has been lonely or feels lonely? And 2 or 3 from each group would go together and have their picture taken in front of this nice blue background. Who's survived cancer? And 4 or 5 people from the various groups, and other questions like that, showing that we all actually have a lot more in common than we have different, right?
Yeah.
And that by recognizing that each of us has experienced similar things in our lives, we really have more that we can relate to than what we give ourselves credit for.
Well,
and I thought that was really cool.
That's because it's an eye opener.
It is.
It's
I
like,
mean,
oh, look at that.
Us being professional people persons.
People persons. Yeah, people persons. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Anyways, since we talk to everybody,
Yeah.
I mean, shake hands and kiss baby style. Anyways,
Yeah.
so
Haven't done that yet.
I mean, no, neither have I, but I do shake a lot of hands. But so, I mean, I guess I do kiss babies because I got one. Anyways, but so, I see it. I mean, talking to people.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what position they sit on, there's somewhere that, you know, whether it's political, whether it's housing, whether it's this, whether it's their background, whether it's work. I see it. 100%.
We have a gay couple in our neighborhood. Nice people, really nice people. They were walking by with their dogs today, and Nia and I are friends with them. And I was just talking about how my own siblings, being very liberal, won't include me in any of the family stuff. They never invite me. They hardly talk to me. Only 2 out of my 4 siblings wished me a happy birthday last week.
How dare you be a non-labeling Republican?
Right? And
terrible
and
person.
The one gal, she said, that is really sad. And I said, friendship and family should always come before politics.
Definitely. Always.
Forever.
Always.
But I also believe that sometimes friends and the family that you choose are better than the family that you have.
Absolutely.
That can happen too.
Absolutely.
Which is, for me, I was adopted, so didn't know my birth family. Found them because my kids decided to get me 23andMe for Christmas. They're like, here, Dad, you can find. And found them. And I think I do more conversation with my 4 sisters that are by blood than my one sister who's my sister who was adopted.
That you were raised with.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of the same way as it wasn't by 23andMe, but she found me.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even talk to her. Like, we don't see eye to eye. You know, I don't put up with it.
Yeah.
We've talked about it. Like, there's... But the family that I have chosen to have in my life is not my family. Like, not blood relative, not DNA family. So, I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
It is.
Yeah, definitely.
Your friends are the family that you choose.
That's correct.
Right?
Yep.
You're born into a family, and it's very sad when people put politics over family, but it happens a lot.
It's happened to me.
Yeah.
My best friend and I stopped talking after deer season because the whole politics thing.
Yeah.
Really? And it's weird because he leans more our direction. His wife leans extremely the other direction to the point that they're going to get a divorce if he doesn't vote with her.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
No coercion there, though.
No coercion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would never do that.
Vote by mail.
And don't show your spouse what you voted.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Did you vote? Yeah.
Vote by mail. The ballot's sitting on the counter. So you can see it. You gotta go to the polling place and hit the button.
No. You go to the restroom. Seal it all up. Oh, yeah. I got it done.
Yeah, got it done.
Drop that off.
Anyway, the point I want to make to you folks who are watching, all 5 of you, we here are a pretty diverse group as far as our experiences, life experiences, education.
I mean, if we hadn't had this in common, my chances of meeting you were probably zero.
Yeah.
And meeting you, zero.
Yeah, because I mean, I met you at the first GOP meeting, and then I didn't get to meet you there, and you called me after the fact, and now look, I talked to him more than my own freaking parents.
Sorry.
It's always a good conversation.
So we want to work for you. Okay,
Yeah,
we want to hear
true.
from you. We want to know what you think. What are your issues? what do we have in common, and what don't we have in common that we might find that, you know. I was thinking about life as a multifaceted gem.
Okay.
When you have the rock, you know, it's just
A rock.
a rock. But as you cut it and turn it into something that is beautiful,
Right.
it's got all these facets,
Mm-hmm.
and no point of view gives you the same view every time. You see things from different. You look at different facets of this jewel.
You do.
Right?
Yep.
We can turn Oregon back into
A jewel.
a jewel.
It'd be an emerald.
Fine. A beautiful emerald with multiple facets that make it even more beautiful than if we continue on this leftist socialist path that is going to turn the state into an empty shell because people are going to leave.
Destroying our state.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. It really is.
So reach out.
Yeah.
Please reach out to us. You get our information at the bottom of the broadcast here.
Yep. Email
Let
me,
us know
call
what you
me.
think. Let us know what you feel.
Yeah.
Let us know what your issues are.
Yeah.
So that we can address those things. You know,
Right.
we're kind of
let's go this far.
okay.
If they want to sit down and talk with us, they can do that.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Or even if you want to call us, we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're okay with us recording it. Actually, let's change that. Even if you're not okay with it, but you're okay with us talking about it after the fact.
Yeah.
We'll call you Mr. or Mrs. X.
Well, not even that. I talked to a constituent. Like,
Yeah.
There you go.
You know,
Talk to one of my people.
even if
Yep.
you're not our constituent, even if you're somewhere else in the state,
Yeah.
let's talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when we get elected,
We will
we'll-
represent the
we'll
state.
represent our districts, but we'll be affecting the entire state
That's
with
the-
what we do.
That's the thing with the whole district situation that's kind of annoying, is you're a state rep making state laws. You're not making district laws.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the fact that you can only address your constituents is crap. Like
Yeah.
Right.
I agree. But only our constituents can vote for us.
100%.
So
There you go.
So there you are.
there
so
is kind of that.
please reach out.
Yep.
Talk to us.
Yeah.
Let us know where you're at.
Yeah.
And that will help to inform us
Yeah.
of what you want us to do
Definitely.
when we get elected. Notice I'm not saying if.
When?
When we get elected,
That'll be November 3rd.
we want to work for you. And don't forget to
It
vote
won't
on
be
November
November
3rd.
3rd.
Well,
That's when they got to vote.
Yeah.
But we won't.
that's when
Yeah,
we
we
will.
won't know.
We won't know yet. November 4th, we'll probably have a pretty good idea.
Okay.
So, all right?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good.
All right. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next week.